Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dudung Izzulhaq, and I'm a student at Diponegoro University. Okay, in this presentation, I will discuss about restaurant tax. On holiday, maybe you're already planning to take a vacation. Vacation certainly doesn't only need accommodation. You also need to eat in a restaurant. If you often eat at a restaurant, you are sure familiar with the additional cost in the receipt. People refer to restaurant tax as VAT because the rate charge is 10% and the total transaction. So if the restaurant tax is not VAT, then what is the tax category? Well, so don't be confused again. I will discuss in this presentation. The first I want to tell you about restaurant tax is central tax or local tax. Well, restaurant tax is levied on businesses in the food sector such as restaurants, food court, and others. Usually, when you eat at a restaurant, it's not only subject to restaurant tax, there are other costs, namely service charge, maximum service charge of 10%. However, the actual service charge for each restaurant is different. Generally, restaurant service rates are 5%. So don't be surprised if you eat at a restaurant, there is a service charge and restaurant tax on the receipt. Restaurant tax rates are set at 10%. Well, this is the percentage of restaurant tax rates that make many people think the tax that is levied when buying food or drinks in a restaurant is categorized as VAT. In fact, restaurant tax is different from VAT. VAT is levied by the central government, in this case, the Directorate General of Taxes. Restaurant tax is actually levied by the regional governor, or we can call PEMDA. In the past, calculating restaurant tax is based on the restaurant tax payable, which is multiplying the 10% tax rate with the tax base. The basis for taxation is the amount of payment received or that should be levied by restaurants. The next is restaurant tax object and subject. The object of restaurant tax is service by restaurant, food court, and others, service such as selling food and drink to buyers. But a restaurant whose management is incorporated with a hotel and restaurant service whose sale value doesn't exceed 200 million rupiah per year is not included in the tax object. While the subject of restaurant tax is a person and institute who buys food or drinks from the restaurant. The third about service charge. Service charge usually doesn't exceed restaurant tax, so the average service charge is 5%. The same thing applies to hotel taxes. However, hotel service charges are higher than restaurant, which is 10%. This depends on the policy of each restaurant. Service charge is one of the basis of the imposition of regional tax. This is in DKI Jakarta Provincial Governor Regulation number 92 of 2011 about the implementation of the online system for reporting business transaction data of hotel taxpayer, restaurant taxes, entertainment taxes, and parking taxes. The service charge is adjusted according to restaurant policy, whether or not you want to be charged. Therefore, you may often see that there are some restaurants that service charge are and some are not. If service in a restaurant is subject to a service charge, the service charge bill will usually be added to your shopping bill before being subject to restaurant tax. Well, restaurant tax can be calculated so easy, and now you are know if restaurant tax is different from VAT. Okay, thank you for your attention. May all those we have shared be beneficial for all us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.